Hello, this is Mark from SineWave, and today's video we're going to go over the licensing of the Cradlepoint routers or Cradlepoint endpoints. So you can see here we're on Cradlepoint.com website, and if we click on these three little dots up here, we can have a drop down that comes down. We click at products, and here's all the products that Cradlepoint offers, and we're going to focus on routers. However, you can read up on these if anything here is of interest. And so in the router section, we scroll down and we can look at all these here and get more details on them, but we're going to look at one of these two here, the R1900 or the R980, which is one of the two or the two Cradlepoint devices that we offer in our kit, at least today. And down in this on this web page, we can scroll down and see software features. Now, if we click on this Ericsson NetCloud service, it will bring up this web page here. But then if we scroll down, we can see choose the right NetCloud feature for your unique needs. If you're looking at mobile routers or any of these, really, just make sure you have that one only checked, because then it'll give you a better idea of, at least generally, what your essentials or advanced license is going to have with it. Now, that brings us to the two different types of licenses. So out of the gate, if you buy a Cradlepoint device, you will at least get essentials. You cannot buy the hardware apart from the software. They go hand in hand. It's one SKU. They're not two SKUs. So you'll be asked if you want essentials or advanced, and this is how you're going to kind of determine that. This gives you a very high level view of that, but we can get a little more granular in what this really means. If we go back to the page we were on, again, this is the router page, and we select the other hyperlink here, the service features, and we can get an eye chart that gives you all those features. Now with this particular service plan feature, we can see these are all the mobile routers, right? So NetCloud mobile performance and NetCloud mobile, and there's all the routers up here are part of that category. However, for our intents and purposes, what we provide is the R980 and the 1900. So that's what we're going to look at, these two columns here. But you can see they're pretty much the same in how they display the software feature or the software license. And we can see some of these require advanced licensing. This is actually page 3 of 5. It took me all the way down. Starting at the top. If it has a check mark, that is part of the essentials license. And as we scroll down, you can see the advanced here. So you need advanced for application aware QoS. And then we see a lot for the firewall and some troubleshooting. And then we can see here we have quite a few for the GPS or the GeoView, and some dashboard analytics, health dashboard as well, quite a few of those, and so forth. So that's how you get an idea of, do I need an advanced or is essentials going to be fine? The other thing you're going to be asked is the term. So the term is the amount of years you want to buy the license for. So Cradlepoint offers a 1-year, a 3-year, and a 5-year license. So you're going to have to know how many years you want to purchase at, 1, 3, or 5, and then do you want essentials or advanced licensing? If you have any questions with that, feel free to reach out to us at support@sinewave.io, or you can reach out to me directly, mark@sinewave.io. But again, I would definitely take a look at this, at least be aware. And then if you have any questions on that, we can hone down to figure out what you're really looking for and how whichever license would be more appropriate. So if we look at our NCM account, I'll give you a really quick overview of one thing that we use a lot, which is the GPS aspect of our devices. So our 980 has an advanced license, our 1900 has an essentials license, and you'll see a big key difference here when we look at GeoView. And again, this is just one thing that is part of advanced. There's so many features that we just can't possibly go over them in a video. It would be really, really long. But in this instance, if we click on this cog wheel here, we can see that I have auto detect location with GNSS, which gives us this point on a map. If we want to add a cell serving tower, so that means we want to know where this device is connecting to, what cell tower is connecting to. It would draw a straight line to that tower. If we hit save, we're going to get an error, and it says it's an advanced add-on. So that's not going to work. If we try to do breadcrumbing, so if we want to travel with this router, and everywhere we go, it's going to leave a breadcrumb, and it's going to show us analytics of that cellular service at that location. That's really nice because we can go back in time and see exactly where this device has been. We can go back up to 30 days and see that. But with this Essentials license, it will not work. Again, advanced add-on. However, if we look at our 980, we can do that because it does have an advanced license. So you can see I already have the cell serving tower there selected. I can simply click on this breadcrumbing, hit save, and it's going to accept that too. So that is one main thing, and there's a lot of other security features part of it. One thing we've noticed that a lot of people seem to like, especially in the public sector, libraries, schools, that kind of thing, where they want SIPA compliant or SIPA compliance. So to do that, one way that these devices are SIPA compliant is we can enable a security feature or cloud-based security, or excuse me, web access security. Nope, it was cloud-based, sorry. Cloud-based security, we can enable this and do this web filtering, and this will allow us to apply SIPA filtering to this. So quickly set this up. What network will it apply to? Let's say all networks. And then we can click a profile here, or apply a profile, and select SIPA compliant. And it will automatically select 33 of 87 categories. We can also modify this by saying, okay, I don't want confirmed spam sources. We'll select that one, and we don't want any, I don't know, dead sites. And then we'll hit block. When I hit block, you'll notice they've got blocked right there. So, and then we can apply another profile, or we can simply save this one. Heavy bandwidth maybe. And again, they're changeable, so you can add or remove different things to it. So maybe I want to add games or allow that. I can simply select allow, and now games is allowed. So that's one advanced feature. There's a whole bunch of them in there. But if you have any questions on that, please feel free to reach out. And then, of course, as your subscription comes due, you can always redo it and then add 1, 3, or 5 year back to it. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. And if you have any questions, please reach out, mark@sinewave.io or support@sinewave.io. Thank you.